Lorena asks, with all the craziness that's going on in the schools, like school shootings, do you think that parents are going to start to want to put their children more in the home settings? Absolutely. When you think about a public school, you think of huge, gigantic buildings, acres upon acres of playground area, and duties that are pretty much all around the building and not at the furthest corners of the school playground, right? And even in the buildings, it's very hard for public schools to have secure exits on every single door. I know that for the first 10 years when I was doing my preschool program, every public school in our local district did not have locks on their doors that automatically engaged. They literally were open access to anybody, and of course they said, oh, report at the front desk, of course, to get your little sticker. Okay, well, that's all good and stuff, but you can't stop somebody coming in the front doors in that situation. Thankfully, some schools are now getting on the bandwagon, and even in our local areas, we're starting to see huge changes where, security systems are getting in place, doors are automatically just locked, period, and in order to get into the school, you have to be buzzed in, you have security badges, you have, they have IDs that are already checked, things like that, so that's awesome. And I love how everything is transitioning in that way to help protect our students and our children. So the question really is, do we see that as this continues, or quite frankly, as the world just continues to be the way it is becoming, do we see that there might be a more need for home preschools or even private kindergartens or anything like that? Absolutely. Honestly, anytime a parent is concerned about the world and the state that it's going in, absolutely the parents are going to want to be holding back, kind of centering more and trying to close in the reins, right? Bring in the reins and just close their circle of influence a little bit tighter. And home preschools and private kindergartens fall right into that category. When I started my home preschool, it was a small, cozy, warm environment. That's literally, I remember my first flyer saying small, cozy, warm environment, because I wanted to just exude that this is what it is. It's a home preschool, guys. It's not the cold building on the corner, right? It's literally a home preschool. It's got that homey feel. And I kept that homey feel even as I got a schoolhouse. I didn't call it a center, I called it our schoolhouse, okay? Because I wanted to keep that warm, cozy feel going into that. So some people might say, but a home preschool, it doesn't feel as professional. That's where you have to focus. When we did our home preschool, yes, it was warm, it was cozy, it has all those feels, but always professional from the very get-go. Hey, have you heard about Preschool in a Box? It's literally the one thing I wished I had when I started my preschool 10 years ago. It would have saved me so much time and so much money. Instead, I did the wrong things at the wrong time. Waste of time, I tell you. I can't wait to tell you all about Preschool in a Box. All the things I wished I had, like curriculum. Oh my gosh, can I even tell you how many hours I spent every single night on Pinterest and Facebook groups and the blogs and Google trying to find activities to do for lessons the next day. Or forms. What the heck was I supposed to give to my preschool families? What was I supposed to include in a policies and procedures handbook? Or marketing. How was I supposed to sign up kids? I had a preschool to fill and I had money that I needed at the end of the month, but how was I going to get that tuition, right? All of those components are inside of Preschool in a Box and a whole lot more. I want to get you Preschool in a Box. I've got an exclusive opportunity for you. When you join our Preschool All-Stars membership, not only will you be surrounded by myself and hundreds of preschool owners cheering you on during your journey, you get an exclusive discount on Preschool in a Box. I am talking out of this world. When people see it, they kind of lose their mind. They're so excited, ready to grab it right away. I can't wait to get you your exclusive discount on Preschool in a Box. Just join Preschool All-Stars. Click the link in the description or go to preschoolallstars.com. It's gonna be like Christmas. When we did our home preschool, yes, it was warm, it was cozy, it has all those feels, but always professional from the very get-go. And people would actually say to me like, holy cow, like in our home preschool, they'd say, whoa, I was not expecting this. Like, it was a home preschool. I thought I'm literally just getting preschool classes. But they would get Of course, all of the premier experience, the family events, all these fun field trips, everything for free. But more than that, they would get a professional experience where the communication was clear, where they didn't have to wonder what was going on with their preschooler, where they didn't have to wonder like, what's happening next month? How is my preschooler doing? Like, the communication is clear, they felt always on top of things, and it was run professionally. That's how I teach my students, of course, in our Preschool in a Box, is how to run the preschool professionally. So even if it's in a home preschool, parents still feel secure and loved and well taken care of. So post in the comments, what's your opinion on the current state that the world is going in? Would you enroll your child in a home preschool? Why or why not? Would love to know. And as always, please subscribe, share, and like. I want to get these videos in as many hands as possible so that I can continue to share my message.